Subscribe to our YouTube Club 520. We clowning on that mother.
Just hit the button.
God.
Don't ask more questions.
Subscribe.
All right, man, we back. Another episode of Club 520 Podcast. I'm the host. My name is DJ Wells. Same gang with me. To my left, we got my dog, Bishop B. Hen out the Pearlies. How you what, Nasty?
What's up, family? Let's get to it, baby.
Man, they said the B is for bars now. What's up, man? You made your debut to the world.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man. Y'all got my phone slapping still. So now people are going to that page and resurfacing all the videos on goddamn TikTok right now.
Yeah, somebody owes you a Christmas gift. I've been seeing all the TikTok edits. They've been going crazy, man.
And shout out to my boy Travis Porter. Well, my squad, Travis Porter, Sunny Digital. We gonna make it right, bro. I ain't getting paid from it, bro. Sunny Digital made the racks on racks on racks.
Yeah.
So I told her we gonna make another beat, and I want to come down there and record.
He thought you was
Nah, he was laughing. They was trying to FaceTime me, but I was asleep. And then I had called him. I called Dre from Travis Porter the next day, and he was telling me like they was just laughing at that shit. And Sonny was like, "Nigga, that's my beat. I need my cut." So I got you, Nasty. We gonna lock in when I get back to the A.
Nah, he waits till it blew up and say, hey, run the residuals,
That's
Nasty.
how niggas do it, though.
Yeah, that ain't that.
Sonny ain't worried about that little change, though.
It ain't even no change.
He'll get it from somebody from TikTok with Bubby. Yeah. He gonna take Bubby YouTube down. To my right, my dog, Young Nacho, Young Teague. How you what?
I'm chilling, man. Barbie late. That's funny.
And what up, Thundercat?
Pepto Bismol. Nah, I'm chilling though. It was good with y'all.
Cool,
And
man.
that good salmon 2-piece.
Mm-hmm.
YouTube.
Oh, don't you worry, they will. Especially when she started off the episode with that question last week.
Oh, man.
What was her question?
the superhead question.
Oh yeah.
She got shit cracking for sure.
Speaking of getting the crack, man, y'all see Kanye? I know we talk about basketball first, but
No, weird.
him tapping in on Ray J and say, "Hey, let's tag in, let's go crazy." Oh yeah, baby moms,
Let's hoop.
let's hoop
Both ways. I said, whoa.
He said, we already did it anyway. That was the crazier part. Him saying we already did it is crazy.
That's wild.
He said he liked to watch. Them entertainment motherfuckers is different. I don't want to get that high, y'all.
Yo, he funny.
Keep
bro.
my celebrity low. I ain't gonna lie. I can't reach that level of nasty.
Yeah.
Just openly coming out saying you like other niggas, watching other niggas hoop on your girl is crazy, bro.
You think like he's so famous that like?
You gotta be freaky.
No, I'm saying he's so famous that he just don't care no more.
Yeah.
I'm
That's what
saying
I'm
like
saying.
about anything. I feel like
No.
because he just said.
He thinks he's untouchable.
Now, did you see what he said about Beyonce?
No.
He said, "Damn, I wish I had 10 more minutes in that studio session."
Yeah, he.
Like, you don't think he just don't care no
You
more.
gotta apologize, bro.
He just don't care.
After
no
him
more.
winning that money back from Adidas and his getting "I told you so" moment, he has been on a complete tear and been saying the worst shit on earth.
He back up, big coin, so
he don't care.
he don't care. He ready to die, bro.
Damn.
Yeah, I don't know what.
He tweaking out, bro. Hey,
Ready to die.
he ready to crash out, bro. Kanye clowning, bro.
I just thought that was funny, man.
My
But
boy, my boy needs some help, man. Get well soon.
we can get back to the regular
Yeah,
show.
he is definitely first team. I'll get well soon. Cause
Oh,
it's
yeah.
crazy.
Starting
Those
lineup.
rents used to work. Now we just be like, he said some crazy shit about
Nobody
gays,
cares.
racial. Oh, okay. What's for breakfast? It's like, come on, bro.
Yeah.
But it's terrible like that because like when you meet the people, like that's terrible. We at one point we would have loved to have Kanye on this platform. Now probably very unlikely that shit would happen. But it's like, man, niggas loved your music, bro.
Yeah, Kanye gonna be saying we some hoe ass niggas and we scared and we puppets and shit. I know it's coming.
Yeah.
But respect.
You right.
Yeah.
We
Most definitely.
gotta stand down right now. That's
Yeah, I'm cool.
You gotta get well, bro.
I'm cool.
Sit down for about 5 years and come back and visit.
Yeah, I'm cool.
Valley Girls, yeah, he definitely got cool off for sure.
Yeah.
We always joke about the Porter on here, but y'all see Tennessee quarterback?
Yeah, he set out.
Yeah, Friday they had the, you know what I'm saying, the quote unquote spring get together practice, stuff like that. So hold on, I ain't with that citizen. Now y'all get right.
Yeah, I need $2 more million before I start practice.
So, yeah, letting these kids cut the fuck up. That's what's happening. How you holding out, nigga? Like that's what old boy did. Manny, who was he about to go to? His daddy was.
Eli?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I got to get this bread right, and I ain't going to this weak ass team.
No, Archie made the play. He said, ho, 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 ho. San
Yeah.
Diego. We not doing that broke shit.
I said, that is crazy. So for this kid to still be in Tennessee and they okay with that, they should have kicked him in the rear of his ass, bro. Get the fuck off my field. Matter of fact, you're done.
Did you see
Hit the
how
portal.
Mike fucked that chicken wing up?
Yeah, I'm so hungry.
Right.
Like I actually hate eating in front of people. Y'all know
Bro,
how I feel
you
about food.
murdered. Like I know we talk about Tennessee, but goddamn, the wishbone offense, the way you just fucking that chicken wing up was
Niggas is hungry
that shit was crazy.
What kind of wings are they, man?
from the tap.
Oh, okay. Why you holding like that?
The tap, you
Alligator said, boy, you going to do
hot.
shit today, bro.
you high value with the tap, bro.
How you supposed to hold a chicken wing?
Bro, hold a grip.
You want
Pause,
a
Yeah,
pause,
that's
pause. That's
No,
crazy.
it's a chicken wing, y'all. I never call my shit a chicken wing. Bro, you can't hold. That's how bitches eat. Pick off. You might as well pick off of it.
You want me to get all my fingers dirty?
Oh, he's cute.
That's crazy.
He's sassy with it.
That's crazy.
It's going to be some smoke for the rest of your between them two after Mike breakdown.
Oh yeah.
It's up for the rest of
The
the
neck roll was crazy though. And the with the tongue is wild work.
That was just the finisher, y'all. Y'all fucking up my image.
They fucked up your NIL.
No, but to be for real about the NIL, like I think it's smart by him. You know I'm the best quarterback. I'm QB1. I had a great year last year.
Yes.
Run me my money. And he kind of got him at a standstill. Like you damn near gotta get the money for him because y'all need him.
Yeah, they reported this morning that, you know what I'm saying, they've agreed to part ways because he held them by the fire, bro. Spring training. That portal been closed for football, so it's kind of tough to go get in the SEC too.
Yeah.
And he's getting a lot of recruitment for different places. I've seen Colorado being one of them, Ohio State. Man, these coaches be doing whatever they want to, so I ain't even mad at the kids. These coaches be wilding out.
But
boy.
he might have played himself there. I ain't know they decided to part way. He played himself. Because you already know it's a QB1 somewhere else. And you good. And I know you ain't trying to go to no Marshall. No offense to Marshall or no, you know what I mean?
Everybody already got their quarterbacks, I feel like.
They got their guys.
He said they ain't got a me up there. What's happening?
I mean, Ohio State don't.
In Colorado.
They showed, but I mean,
They rocking with their youngster.
Yeah,
They rocking with their youngster, yeah.
They was in communication, so you say you never know, but that portal
I'm
shit is
nothing.
fire.
I'm nothing on taking him. Nothing, bro.
Yeah, holding the gun to my head like that.
No, bro, I'm not. Not none of these big schools. Bro said Marshall, where Randy and them went, cool. Go to Marshall. But nah, bro, ain't no Clemson, no Alabama, no.
Clemson might be able to use him. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, he's cold.
I'm not saying he's sad, but somebody got to make an example out
Wake
of him,
Forest,
bro.
definitely. If you need that NIL, Wake
Like,
Forest.
that's crazy,
we
bro.
ready to, we ain't got the 4.
Y'all got the 2?
But we got the 2-1.
Oh,
We
that's
can put the extra 100 on there.
He might have to settle, bro.
Oh, he's definitely gonna settle.
You gotta settle, bro. This is not no NFL shit, bro.
No, bro, go get my bread.
But that's what I feel like. Kids forget the biggest goal. It's like you want to make it to the league.
Yes.
Like, not playing is not gonna get you.
And look
to the
how you
league.
acting now. The NFL is already damn near shiesty, bro, when it comes to paying niggas, bro. They already don't want to pay the elite what they paying them. So for you to be cutting up like this in goddamn college, nigga, you better be a fool in the NFL for us to even consider paying you some type of money like that, bro.
Now, let's play devil's advocate in the situation. What if he was promised some bread and he ain't get it? And now he like, oh, if I don't get my bread by this, it's over.
Yeah, if you was promised to make that known, like
Where the
Florida
video?
State.
There we go.
Florida State, how they did Coach Hamilton. Yeah, he ain't pay, exposed. Like,
Nah, for sure.
But
I'm
his shit
with
was
that.
fire, though. He was just like, you know what? Fuck all this and y'all. I'm out.
I'm out, bro. I ain't paying none of y'all. I'm out.
Get it back in blood.
I'm with that. And if that's the case, the ball in your court, bro. But if you come in there causing hell, no way, bro. Somebody got to draw the line, bro.
Man, that's fire that the players, like, you could have it hold out in college. Imagine if y'all did that. Like, hey, we number one in the nation. We all need this bread.
Nah, that's what my coach came to see our high school team play. He coached at Georgetown. He was just like, 2 of them, Coach Corbin and Coach Battle. They were just like, man, if we had to pay y'all back then, he said, we'd be having to send money every practice. He said, y'all already didn't like the practice. So imagine if You ain't feel like practicing that day. I know you. You'd have been like, Coach, I need 10,000 to practice. I was like, I wouldn't have did y'all like that. He was like, you shitting me? I would have did y'all like that.
That's just crazy, though, bro.
I would have been asking for something new every month. Every year, every game we got better. After we beat Duke, I swear I'd have been like, y'all need 20,000.
I mean, if they got it, spend it, but I just think it's fucking you up in the long run.
It would have, but I'm just saying, like, we would have been so unlike. I'm coming from the west side of Nap. My mom was money.
Oh, yeah.
Bro, I would have been filthy.
Miss Crow would have been cool with the cheese, but I'm saying I still think you would have had a grounded foundation, though, bro.
Yeah, but because I ain't come from nothing, so you could have probably told me I'm gonna give you 200,000 for the year, and I would have been like, sweet.
Oh, that's fire, actually.
Yeah,
Still, for the nigga that's getting that, that's what I'm saying. That's some light cheese now.
I know, but I'm saying I would have been like, sweet. That's why they would have had me in a trick bag.
Yeah,
because they would have got me like, Jeff, we're gonna give you 550. I'd been like, mama, 500,000.
So
She'd have been like, yes, sir.
When you would have found out where your team
Yeah, now I found out that James was
was
making 2.5, and that's when I would have turned the fucking fool.
See?
After every game. Hey, we gonna have to get that to 2.5 quick, y'all.
See, now you hating.
Yeah, I am.
You better get out my purse,
now,
bro.
now I don't know if I want to practice today since I don't make so much. Since I'm a tip employee, this is how you treat me.
Mm-hmm.
You got those kids, even if they doing that, promise you setting yourself up for failure on the next level.
You probably ain't gonna make the next level.
Yeah, NBA ain't going for that, bro. NFL for damn sure.
Most likely, you probably ain't gonna make it though to the next level.
But I think that's probably the point you making too. It's like some of the kids ain't gonna make it. So I need all that now.
Oh, well, if you want to do it, I'm talking about the kids who really have a legit chance of making it to the NFL and the NBA. Don't fuck yourself so
They
early.
ain't worried about that though. Like AJ DeBansa ain't worried about this BYU money.
Yeah, I'm sure he not, bro. But I'm saying he ain't holding out either. He ain't doing all this extra shit either.
Nah, like he ain't worried about that. The people that might not make it to the NFL are the ones worrying about that. Like this kid from Tennessee, he talented. He probably will make it. He could, but he probably not. You know what I'm saying? But he could, but he probably not. Because when your mind is focused on money, and ain't nothing wrong with trying to earn money, but when your mind is focused on making a dollar amount, your skill kind of diminish a little bit because you start focusing on the wrong thing. Like, it's cool to know your worth. Like, yeah, I'm worth this, but keep the main thing the main thing. That's one thing I used to respect about Brian. He used to always say that. Like, even though I'm making all this bread, the main thing's the main thing. I want to be great at the sport. Keep the main thing the main thing. All right, they ain't work out the bread right now. You trying to get $4 million, they ain't got it. Whatever. They playing. You feel like you getting played $2 million.
Yeah.
Well, shit, go out and kill.
Because I only support the walk-ons who run up an NIL bed.
Oh, see, you support the manager transfer. See,
Yes. I support that because, we not supposed to be here anyway. So we got blessed. We got blessed with a bag, you feel me? They paying for their college, you feel me? Because I feel like they still know, like, I'm working after this.
Yeah.
I was never the number 5 player in the country. And
Just keep the main thing the main thing, man.
That's real.
Get to the league, man.
Speaking of Brian, you see Isaiah Thomas hating?
Isaiah Thomas?
OG.
What'd he say?
Man, Brian was at the shoot around early in the game. It was early today. They thought it was like main shoot around time, but he had the shirt off with the do-rag on. At the time, I was like, man, this is just unprofessional. Like, what we doing? And then everybody else was just like, Isaiah, we fuck with you, but you were the wrong person to be talking about what's professional in a professional setting now, brother.
yeah, on my soul.
Nigga, you set the play up before a nigga get hurt.
Yeah. And New York Knicks, Isaiah Thomas.
Yeah, I was going to say.
Chill out, fam.
Yeah.
You got to get off Brian. Now y'all just picking with nasty.
But then Brian said, you know what? He had a tweet said, I was going to say something, but never mind.
Yeah.
Shout out to us, 50 wins. Third. I'm like, hey, y'all better leave LeBron alone, bro. He about to start editing the clip because he clearly don't give a fuck.
Nah, not no more.
Yeah.
I'm on my way out. I can say anything I want to say now.
Yeah, so
I done set the records. I done did all that shit. Now it's
them
time
old
for me
heads
to be
got to
me.
chill. Because that's literally you just bothering me at this point, bro. I'm warming up. I do this in every city, bro.
Pretty
I ain't trying
much.
to do this for the hoes or nothing, bro. I'm on YouTube. I'm on TikTok, Instagram, working out with my shirt off and the Dewey on, bro. It's
All the time.
Hey, you are legit hating on me, bro.
We have been okay with LeBron with a do-rag. Even though it's probably for no reason to this point. We just let my boy rock out anyway, so it's cool. But let that go, bro.
Yeah, unprofessional is crazy.
Yeah, bro. You can't say that, Zeke. And we speak highly of you. We know you a legend, bro. But
One of the
seriously,
goats.
let it ride, bro.
Yeah.
Niggas getting too old, bro. Damn. Brian can't do nothing.
He sent, what's the boy named Collins? He sent on that dummy mission against Denver Nuggets. What's his name? Marty Collins?
Yeah.
Yeah, he sent him on a dummy mission, man. That wasn't professional. But,
he was an original crash out.
Yeah.
Bro, y'all were clotheslining people playing basketball, bro. Nothing about that squad was professional, bro.
That's one of the worst championship teams ever, bro. I swear. I don't fuck with them.
Bro, he did an internship.
But he was so cold.
He did an internship with the Celtics as they was on the way to the finals, bro.
Yeah, come on.
That's crazy.
Oh, bro.
You don't like the Bad Boy Pistons?
No, bro. That 4 and 5 will not make it today in the 4. That's 1 4 and 5 power forward and center that I know for sure wouldn't be able to play in today's
Sleep
game.
on Bill Laimbeer and who else?
Who was that for?
Okay, Robin was there for a minute, but you
Yeah.
probably not talking
No,
about him.
I'm talking about your boy who
Rick Mahorn?
Yes, bro. Them two in the court at the same time. It's Christmas, bro.
Yeah.
It's Christmas.
They can't play at the same time now.
Like, that's impossible. You cannot play them two at the same time.
Nigga, it was one time they had Rick Mahorn, Dennis Rodman, and Bill Laimbeer on the court.
That's some nasty
No
floor
way.
spacing, bro.
That was a championship
No way.
team.
That's why I think that Isaiah Thomas is one of the best guards to ever play basketball because he got
Yeah.
two back-to-back at a time where people wasn't doing that, and he went against everybody with that roster.
Yeah, bro. He had some certified, legit bodyguards, bro. White one and the black one, bro.
Yeah, bro. And Robin in the cut.
Yeah.
And John Sally.
Damn.
Come on now.
John was on that team. Joe was nice, though.
Joe Dumars.
Joe Dumars was nice.
Isaiah was nice, bro. Because you look at that era, bro. He had to get out. Honestly, they was beating the sleeves off the Bulls. I ain't going to say get past him because they was handling them. But Larry Celtics team was crazy. And then you had to go deal with Magic team in the finals, bro. And you got two back-to-back. That's tough.
Yeah, he won some tough championships. I ain't gonna hold him.
His is up there with Dirk.
Yeah, but you can't talk about Bron.
Nah.
But I do respect him because he always said Bron was better than Mike. But we knew that came from hate. But
Yeah.
It's showing.
yeah. It came from hate. But
I was gonna talk about this. It's a lot of you know what I'm saying, Dwight Howard and Shaq, you know what I'm saying, ended their feud, which I thought was dope.
Okay.
Dwight said he wanted him to walk him out of his Hall of Fame. I thought that was fire.
I'm surprised by that.
I am too. But then I thought about it this year earlier, and Dwight was just like, "Hey Shaq, you want to throw these hands?" And Shaq like, "I'm an old man. Why you say this to me now?" I'm like, "Okay." At that point, this has to be resolved.
He asked Shaq to bump.
Yeah, he said he wanted
I
to
like
like
that.
boxer.
Yeah, I like that.
Shaq said, "You talking to him now?" He's like, "Oh no, you've been talking a long time. What's up with it?"
Bro, that's crazy,
I
bro.
don't care how old you are.
Yeah, don't say you old
Ain't
now.
Dwight funny as hell. Asking Shaq to bump is crazy.
Bro, you've been disrespecting me for so long.
You been picking on that nigga that long? He
what's
want to
up with
square up.
Sometimes timing is everything, bro.
Nah, that's good.
Floyd Mayweather waited a long time to fight his opponents for a reason, man. Have an advantage.
Hold on, don't do that to Floyd though.
Floyd is the greatest, bro, but Floyd definitely.
Man, that was a little shady, bro.
Nah, Floyd definitely.
That was shady as fuck.
Floyd did not
really.
fight some people in their quote unquote prime.
He ain't fight Pacquiao because Pacquiao was on steroids.
Respect.
And then the moment he got off steroids, everybody started whooping Pacquiao ass.
They had to. It was time, bro.
Yeah.
Quit coming to America and cheating, bro.
Shout out to his hoop league. That's why he's a legend.
Nah, man, we can't put no Floyd on. I mean, no smut on Floyd jacket, man.
Nah,
Sometimes, man, time is everything, man. But listen, we're talking about them interview. I want there to be an interview with Isaiah and MJ. I know it'll never happen, but I would love for that to happen, bro. They have to sit down and talk, bro.
They would never. It's over with. They gonna take it to the grave.
Yeah, that beef, I think. I don't like, I always say, safety first, but I'm okay with them two crashing out forever.
Yeah.
Because it's way too much disrespect on and off the court for them, bro.
Bro, after the last
We too
dance-
old to be friends.
I agree. I just want them to hate each other in their face because that's gonna be primetime TV.
Like, we both 60, bro. It's over, bro.
It's over.
I've hated you for 30 years.
They'll keep hating us. They'll just keep the hate going. How y'all think? How you feel if you Drake though and you seen the GOAT dancing to "They Not Like Us"?
That's how I know relationships ain't real. That's all. You feel me? DeMar, our guy.
But
DeMar, the only one to me that get a pass. Because he grew up with Kendrick. And he ain't asked to play in Toronto. He ended up building a relationship with Drake. So, you know what I'm saying? It's kind of different. But everybody else, bro, it's kind of,
Yeah.
I don't know. If I'm Drake, it's kind of fuck y'all.
why? But I can't like Kendrick too though.
You can, but if you supposed to be my nigga, you can't be out here dancing, bro.
Why? How y'all know Kendrick was my nigga though?
That's cool, bro. I ain't seen him over here. We just kicking it, bro.
I mean, you a little more friendlier than Kendrick. Like, you like to do the pulling up on niggas and doing all that shit. Only one that kept it solid, though, I ain't gonna lie, is KD.
Oh, KD was Team Drake in this whole situation.
Yeah.
He was like,
he
nah, that's
kept
my
it
nigga.
solid. That's his man. That's his man.
I don't know, bro. To me, it is just music. But I'm saying, if you already in that, like if somebody made a song like about you, talking about you, touch little girls and shit, bro, I can't rock with them, bro.
Nah, I feel that.
Yeah, bro. We just
So that's what I'm saying. I
But
don't know the level of people friendship.
Yeah, I about to say, I feel like none of them was really like real life friends.
Yeah.
But
I think they was just like cool with Drake.
Yeah, but you see them that are supposed to be like Sierra Ken, PTO together. They all linked up at the games and stuff. But as you know, a lot of this stuff is superficial.
Yeah, it all looks good.
It's all entertainment. I mean, it's music though. At the end of the day.
But I'm not mad at Drake for feeling a way about LeBron in that situation. I understand. Regardless of how we may see that relationship, I feel like they had probably a real relationship. Or at least Drake seemed to appear that way.
I don't know, bro.
After that shop interview, what I told you about that whole shit, you could never let me down.
I honestly
you don't go
just
from
think,
shit like that to, oh, we really wasn't cool.
And I don't know Bron at all, but I just think he just really just fuck with his niggas mainly. Like Mav and them, bro.
Oh, I mean, yeah.
Everybody else is kind of interchangeable if they gotta be.
He traded AD. Yeah.
Yeah.
Nah, I'm sure. I'm playing.
I mean, but if he did,
I'm just playing.
you ain't Mav, you ain't the guy.
I used to think him and Mo Williams was hella cool. And he left him. So
That's just Bron, bro.
Imagine if he would have said he Cleveland because of Mo Williams. Just shout out to Mo Williams.
Yeah.
No, definitely shout out to Mo. I just think LeBron just like, bro, he was entertainment, bro.
Yeah.
Like,
I can like what I like.
I might bleep out him talking about you, whatever he say about the little girls. I might not say that part, but the song is hard. So respect. And it's a battle shit. And that niggas be saying the gloves is off. Once we reach a certain point, I can say whatever. So, and Drake's been in multiple glove off moments, so that's why I was a little shaky on why he sued. But I get it. But, you know, you in this sport, like, stick to the game.
Oh, good.
Most definitely. All right, B-Hand, man. I think it's time to turn it up a little bit, man.
Oh, yeah, Barbie. What we got today? And you late, but it's okay.
What's happening? What we got today?
What's up? We got Lee Erkin Jerk. No, I'm just playing.
Wow. Chill out.
What's this?
That jerk.
I got y'all some tequila old fashions.
Tequila old fashions. Okay, what's in a tequila old fashioned?
What kind of fruit is this?
2 ounces. It's a dehydrated orange. We got 2 ounces of the Gran Carmino Anejo, orange bitters, and agave.
Okay. I ain't never had tequila old fashioned before.
Let me get
You
mine.
kicked me out last time, so I'm thinking maybe my spot's gone.
Nah, you good. Lock in.
All right.
Now this is
520
a,
merch. 520.com.
Shot
Get you
clock.
that.
this is a adult
whatever.
beverage right here.
You know,
Yeah.
get you some 520 merch.
If I smoke cigars, yeah, I will fuck with this right here. This is
You
pretty
know
good.
one?
It's a tequila old fashioned.
Hey, it's real solid. Now, in the comments, Barbie, they told us to ask you, you know what I'm saying, to how you feel about a nigga based upon what he orders at the bar. So we'll go through a couple drinks and see how you feel about them. If he goes to a bar and he's alone and he gets a limit drop, how you feel about this individual?
I told y'all I don't judge people off what they drink. He might just want something sweet.
Okay,
If
now.
you drink a lemonade, it's the same difference.
Cat, but
Niggas like lemonade.
Yeah.
They do. But their country time doesn't come with sugar on the rim.
Now he's sitting there licking the rim and going all
That's
crazy.
crazy. That's
But
crazy. If you
So
you be
what
licking
it-
the rim when you drink
no,
your lemon?
I had one lemon drop in my life.
Oh, it was just that one. They said that's your drink.
No.
I've never said that.
ain't no nigga that only had one lemon drop order a round for the guys. That mean, buddy, these are good. I was trying to try it with
You
you.
did order
That
around.
was the first time. That was the
You
first
did
time.
order around for us.
Don't try to put us with your first time. That's wild.
But I think you would judge a nigga. If a nigga was at the bar taking
It
shots
ain't
of
nothing like
E&J,
the
would you
first
judge him?
time.
A shot of it. I would judge you, yeah, off some shit like that. Because now, if you don't get at least some Hennessy, like, why are you ordering? Why does the bar have E&J, first and foremost? Where
I'm
are
just
you?
saying. You don't never
Yeah,
know though.
culture.
You gotta pick a side.
No, it's fine.
He's trying to get them bitches to twerk.
So a
and
nigga that's
What you gonna do with
drinking
the song called?
work. Twerk and work.
That hurt.
He
That
said,
dirt.
twerking work.
What he do? What he do? What he hit
That
it?
shit was hilarious.
He hit it with the woo?
He hit him with the woo.
The Ric Flair ad lib. My boy was crazy.
He said, out the fucking pearly. Like, he felt that shit. How many shots in were you when you recorded that?
Girl, you see that bottle? That bitch is on E. That bottle was done. That bottle was done, B. Damn,
man.
boy, y'all childish as fuck. I'm trying to have a real conversation. I keep bringing up that dumbass video, man.
No.
It got enough views. Y'all welcome. It is what it is.
Hurt.
Let the past.
Make that booty twerk.
See, I don't even want to talk about this
I was
drink no
listening
more.
to it on the way here.
Oh, you running up the street? Let's go.
That was so fucking funny.
I've got multiple requests for you to drop that on Apple Music. They're like, I want to put that on my playlist.
I told me and my friends, we're gonna twerk to it.
Me and Sunny Digital, man,
Let's do a TikTok. We gotta start a TikTok. You gotta start it, Barbie, the TikTok challenge from the Irk and Jerk. Make that booty
got-
Put the
twerk.
bottle on
It's
bitches'
the
head.
neck roll as the dance in the
With the,
Who can do it? Do it. Do the neck roll.
Hey, shout out to T-Pain, man. T-Pain.
Hey, you know what's crazy? The people who tagged us on Twitter are all the pictures of E&J balls at random places. Somebody,
On my mama, it's a nigga living right now. Got this bitch nigga, they on the balcony. He got that bitch on
I
ice.
seen that. I was like,
E&J on the rocks.
he's a filthy guy.
And you know what? Shout out to those ladies who own that brand. I don't know, somebody from y'all team hit me. Listen, that video was, I know y'all trying to rebrand the E&J, but you know, it's the Irk and Jerk as we know. That was a bum drink back in the day, so.
Man,
Wish y'all well for the future, but.
it's quiet.
Oh, what they said something about why you got that bottle?
Yeah, they like we can get you a new bottle. I'm like, no, this is, and I seen it on their page, bro. It's two beautiful black women on there. They trying to make it positive, but
Yeah.
that's not the vibes over here.
extra smooth since 75
What the bottle go for now?
$24.
What?
for a fifth.
Them terrors, boy.
It
What
gotta
it
be
used to
it.
That shit 7. A high 8.
Yeah, not for the fifth. The fifth
And
might have
niggas
been
probably still splitting
15.
it. I got my 4.
Yeah, that's the newer look.
One
of
about
ours.
E&J is y'all committing a felony together.
I was just thinking like, damn, why not do some lit tequila or something? That would have been crazy.
The funniest part about
Shout out
this,
to Brandy.
E&J is like the little canister of Murray. It's like they never end and they never come fully full. When you get
Nah,
them, they're already
facts.
pre-used and you're never gonna finish them themselves.
What's the worst drink you ever had as a youngster, Barbie?
Oh, I used to drink Sabeca, UV.
What's color? Which flavor?
You was UV 2 for 5.
Every
Me and my
flavor.
cousins were drinking that, but the worst thing ever,
2 for
Bloomington,
$5.
scarred me from Bombay. Like, I can't see the bottle. To this day, I still get sick. I got
That's-
so fucked up off of that.
That's West Khalifa era.
Yeah, that Bombay was shit premium.
But that's just straight alcohol. Like,
And you was drinking the 2 for $5 UVs.
You definitely had the pink lemonade for sure.
yep, had pink lemonade.
That raspberry used to
I
slap.
can't relate to you. I came
Blue
in the game
raspberry
with it.
definitely used to slap.
Yeah, and the
I'm
apple.
gonna say green apple.
The apple used to slap too.
Please be fucked up.
Yeah, he came in the game.
Like I
a
said, you
little.
came in the game a little bit late. What was the worst alcohol you had when you started drinking, Teague?
What's that shit called?
He came
Belvedere.
in drinking.
The Belvedere?
Yeah, and he was a Ciroc boy when he got to the league.
Yo, chill. You can't say that no more.
Nah, you was, bro.
I was a Ciroc boy.
You
though.
was a Ciroc
I had
boy, though.
I had every flavor Ciroc.
That nigga kept an orange, a red dot, that bitch.
Me and Chassis had 50
God.
gallons of that shit. We was real Ciroc girls.
Yeah, I know what we used to do. I think I said it before on the show.
Nah. We not saying that, bro. Cause for whatever reason, your bullshit gets spun around on me, and people ask me, was I doing that? No.
The swap out.
That's crazy.
That's point of UV in there. The regular selling that
Bro,
you get it to rock.
do you think like restaurants and bars do that?
Yes, bro.
I think bars, I don't think restaurants do it. Some bars definitely do it. I've had it. I'm like, I know my liquor. This is not what this is.
Yeah, I swear.
Yeah.
Y'all are out here swapping tequilas. What are y'all putting in them Don Julio Reposado bottles?
Jose Cuervo.
Anything.
I'm about to say Jose Cuervo 1800.
And y'all ain't.
Cause I was in Houston, I told them, I said, please bring this out sealed. I don't give a fuck about y'all bouncing y'all ass. I need to pop the top. Cause it's too wicked. It's too many people in here with bottles.
Yeah.
I know I got some Jose Cuervo.
Facts.
No sir.
If you came to my house and you drank Grey Goose, it was not Grey Goose. It was Sabeca.
That's insane.
And what's crazy, somebody was probably taking pictures of that bottle whole time.
Go ahead, turn
I
up.
don't know why people, when they get over his house, start his parties, people don't have
No, this was,
morals.
hold on, let me mind you, this was in like 2010. You came to my house further. Them real bottles.
Now nigga want to put a date on
When you
it.
came to I would say 2010. Yeah, that was Rebecca.
I'm just saying, remember,
2015 and up, them was real.
yeah, he still have real bottles and stuff now, but we just went to a liquor store for his last party. I said, nigga, you were buying all this bullshit liquor? He like, nigga, watch all these people drink this shit. They was fucking the bar up. At the Halloween party Malcolm ruined,
Yeah.
tearing that motherfucking liquor up.
All you gotta do.
He had every bottom shelf liquor in that motherfucker.
No, I did. No name.
Oh, well, I mean, E&J's already out there, so
No, you
real shit. You know what? Low key.
Malcolm really didn't ruin it.
Nah, low key, but we was in the liquor store. I was really amazed looking at him buy this shit.
They was there for a good time.
He got that bill. I said, that motherfucker low as hell.
I was like, I'm gonna quit buying this.
Premium.
Yeah, the premium Grand Carabino. I ain't gonna buy the premium.
Yeah, I appreciate it.
And they used to waste it. That's the crazy part.
Because you'll find all the cups around your house and all that. I remember one time when we used to have a party at the crib at 520. I woke up, I had a counter, I had 36 cups full of liquor, like just throughout the house. I'm like, damn.
You put it back in the bottle for the next party.
Nah, I ain't never do that. It was over with. I don't know who was kissing and doing with that bottle. Like,
remixing.
That's too filthy.
Alcohol kills germs.
That was too filthy. I was like, nah. That's when I started. That's when I went to my, you know what? Let me get that liquor that's $14.99 tequila.
You sure did, boy. And y'all drunk the shit out of it, boy.
And didn't care. They like, what's that? I'm like,
That new shit.
yeah, I kept saying, oh, that shit hard. They be like, Melrose? Yeah, that's that new Melrose.
And I don't want to. I was about to. Mike said don't say no name, but I was about to say a name with some liquor that I so saw. So
Unless you're willing to never, ever.
a few of these girls, y'all was eligible for this drink, but y'all was goddamn it driving the boat at this nigga party. So
Driving the boat with E&J is crazy.
nah, it wasn't that though. But
It was equivalent to you.
Driving the minivan.
nah, for sure.
For sure.
They was
All right.
going crazy.
Look, hey, this one of your best ones, Barbie. Shout out to you.
You know, it's a rare occasion you bring some heat.
I can't stand it.
No, this is legit good.
Yeah,
bro.
that's cool.
I
Matter
said
of
I
fact,
fruited y'all crazy, so.
yeah, don't fruit me no more. Just
Don't
run me.
fruit
Hey,
me
yo. Keep me with this one.
Okay.
I'm gonna keep me with this one. I can work with
This is a 40 and up drink. For
Yeah,
sure.
I feel like my age with that drink.
Yeah,
When I be drinking some of your drinks, I feel
Yes.
like
A thought?
my wife. I feel like my wife need to be here. Like, it's getting,
I said Barbie be making Tremors drinks in this bitch.
fruity, tutti, fresh and fruity.
For real though, your shit be, and then it hit you. Like when we leaving this motherfucker.
Yeah, so niggas in the parking lot get woozy.
I be like, as soon as I get home, the headache just. No, I'm just playing.
It's you all the fucking time. Blame Chaz though. She told me to make y'all fruity ass drinks. She said y'all was some ghetto niggas and
Nah, I like this. Look at my ice cube. I feel like a real nigga right now.
Yeah, we must got a different budget. My shit be crushed like the hospital usually.
Fuck y'all. Y'all don't appreciate me.
All right, Pepto-Bismol.
Oh, shit. All right, man. I know we talk about this a lot, but I have to say, we're going to do the 520 Awards for the morning show by everybody. NBA's performances here. But Ja Morant has been a sleeper these last 3 weeks. The things that he has done on and off the court, he has to be considered, bro. His explanation for the grenade toss is fucking hilarious,
It's
bro.
one of the best I've seen, though.
What did he say?
He said, nah, bro, I'm just throwing my words to the haters, bro, and they can't get back to me. I cut my ears.
I'm blocking the haters out. Yeah. That's fire.
Yeah,
Fire explanation, I swear.
Quinn Miller is on the jack for sure. That was a ghostwriter.
Yeah,
because
that
that
was
boy
one.
didn't think of that.
Somebody else was telling us.
Somebody, that was ghostwritten.
Somebody said, Ja, they're about to fine you $250,000. You better explain this shit smooth, bro. And he came out with that heat. I fuck with it. Shout out to Ja Morant.
If that's what he said, that's elite.
That was a bar.
For sure, for sure. They gotta leave him alone, man. Now it's just time to lock in the hoop, though. Get your team as far as you can, man, and enter the, you know what I mean? Basically, you about to enter the portal.
Nah, I think he's gonna be straight.
He said he's about to enter the portal.
I think he's gonna be straight.
Based upon what's going on in NBA right now, I can't say he won't. I obviously I think he's gonna stay there, but man, all bets is off, bro. The way that they acting towards everybody, coaching players, everybody's damn near expendable at this point.
Yeah, I just can't see who they would trade him for.
I think something major would have to happen for them to push ahead.
Yeah, I just can't see who they would trade him for.
Players still got more power than the coaches?
Than the coaches? Yeah, for sure. Coaches ain't got no power.
Okay.
See, Mike Malone got fired because they said people ain't like him no more.
Yeah, the more reports that's coming out about that is basically saying like the players was kind of like, all right, like he cool type shit. Like they wasn't really like, oh, we gotta have that. Like he cool damn near. They got him up out the paint, bro.
Yeah.
Damn, man. That's a tough job, bro.
You got an extension, so he ain't tripping.
Yeah, he got a dumb bag on the way out.
Oh, so when they fire you, they still got to pay you for your whole contract?
All of the above.
Everything guaranteed.
Oh, man. Mickey, sit down, brother. I didn't know it was like
That's
that.
why Frank Vogel ain't tripping. You ain't heard nothing from Frank Vogel. He chilling.
Oh, okay, yeah, I didn't. That's news to me. I
That's
didn't
why
know
Coach
that.
Bud ain't tripping. Fired me. I'm going to go. I told you going to put some more accessories on that boat. Just ride out.
Damn, no, that's fire.
Now you see what Monty Williams was just like, oh, y'all gonna fire me after this crazy deal in year one up in Detroit? He was like, cool.
I go coach high school. That boy went coach high school.
Damn, that's
Making
a
$12 million a
perk.
year.
Yeah, you straight. I did not know that at all.
Yeah,
Shit, you gotta love the game to want to come back after something like that.
Yeah.
Sitting down. Like the fact that Mark Jackson is still want to coach is crazy.
I don't know. If
I mean,
Mark
because he
Jackson
ain't got
still
that
wanna
bag, though.
I mean, I'm just saying, like after a while sitting down, it's like, damn, when you just say. Because I feel like he getting paper elsewhere, though, commentating and shit.
For sure. Yeah, that was the thing that was sucked the longest. Like, even though they had like the best broadcast, I still think that him and Jeff Van Gundy had the best broadcast. I love their broadcast. And Mike Breen, that shit was A1. But now it's like contemplating going back. Why they about to leave that good ass job for?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean, Jeff Van Gundy went back to coaching, too, though. I was surprised.
But you know,
fired.
I'm gonna say he got fired, which is crazy because he was one of the best commentators ever. But shit, to have that as a luxury is still crazy.
Yeah.
But I want to go through some of these playoff teams, man, and I want to just see if y'all could give me a player or somebody on this team who would be really important for this team to go far in the playoffs. Obviously, let's start off with the Thunder. Outside the SGA, who's that person on the team you think really got to hoop out for them to go far? You want Chet?
Yeah.
For me, it got to be J-Dub.
Okay.
He gotta have a playoff series to remember. He's an all-star, and he gotta have all-star numbers this whole run.
I like that. I'm rolling with that for sure. Like you said, Chet, I think he's gonna be the X factor in that situation, but I think J-Dub got to be that consistent 20 plus a night for them.
He got to
really put some fear in people's hearts.
Yeah.
Houston.
Jalen Green got to show why he a star.
Okay.
This is basically like announcement day, like I'm here type shit. This is my team. This is my franchise. I'm here to stay. Build around me.
I'm gonna go with Sagan, whatever his name is, the fucking center. He was an all-star. He's been playing well, but he got to go against. If he gets stuck against Jokic or whoever they end up playing, he got to have a moment. He got to solidify himself as an all-star. Like he got to have a moment. I'm not against Jalen Green. I think he's gonna have a breakout playoffs, but he got to be consistent 20 and 10.
Most definitely. Los Angeles Lakers.
Shit, Luka.
Yeah, I agree, Luka.
Show him that it can work with you and old head back there running shit.
I take that back. Bron for me. Because you can kind of expect what Luka's going to do. We don't know what Bron going to do. Because we see Bron sometimes. Bron's at 16, 24, 18. You know what I mean? And Bron hasn't really played significant basketball really in a while.
Okay, so what kind of the stat line do you think he need to have for them to be successful?
For them to win, because Austin Reeves, he consistently gets 20 points.
Facts.
Luka, for the most part, been pretty consistent. Bron been great. He been good, but he hasn't had Bron-type numbers that we look at. I mean, he is 40 years old, but for them to make it to the chip, Bron going to have to be 24, 6 and 6. Like, it might not be Superman Bron, but he going to have to be damn sure Cavaliers third-year Bron. Like, second-year Bron. You know what I mean? Like 25 and 5. That next year, I think he probably was at like 25 or something. He got to be second year Bron.
Man.
Yeah. I also think they bench too got to prove themselves.
They got to make shots.
Yeah.
That's interesting you said that. I was going to go Austin Reeves, but to your point, it is LeBron's situation. Because we know that Austin Reeves going to adapt to whatever that situation he's going to do what he's going to do. But if Bron just have 2 games of series where he just dominates, it's going to get ugly.
Yeah. Because they run off Bron. Like, believe it or not, I know Luka got the ball the most, but when Bron is special, that team unbeatable damn near.
I would love for the Lakers to be that team that Luka just take them 3/4 of the way, and then fourth quarter, Bron just take over. Bron going into the fourth quarter with 12 points in the game with 22 type shit. Yeah. Dominate.
If he can save his body like that, I know he'll want to do it. That'd be crazy.
But I seen he pulled his groin again.
Yeah.
He aggravated it, so might get a little weird in this playoffs.
Ooh.
Hey man, we don't seen, like you said, we don't seen LeBron snap his ankle, tie his shoe up. I'm sure that whatever is necessary, he gonna take a sensu bean. Bron will be ready.
40 now though.
Year 22, that's what Gilbert saying.
Yeah, like that.
Drugs get better every year though.
But I'm just saying, like, if you pull your groin
that's tough.
one time and then you re-aggravate it never healing. You need
mine's still fucked up.
Yeah, you need 5-6 months for that thing to heal all the way. The groin, it's like the hamstring. That's why Halliburton always struggle because of that hamstring.
Yeah,
you can't gauge them that well. When you start feeling good, one little quick twitch, and it's back to day one. Like
working out with y'all niggas, I felt like I pulled mine. I might be injured for a while because that motherfucker hurt every day.
Well, guess what? No call off.
See you Monday.
See you Monday, buddy.
I had to sit out for them hemi workouts. It made me comfortable because he was like, I've never been flexible in my hemis either. I said, okay, cool.
Pause, bro. Like, what are you on, bro? Why he do his voice?
Why he put you in the Rico?
Why he do his voice like that?
Y'all, did we record the whole thing?
The whole thing is recorded.
Yeah.
I said I never could, like, pause, touch my toes because my hand, I ain't flexible like that.
He said it after that, yeah.
But nigga, why you get all like, why you do the voice like that? Like, I ain't never been able to do my hand.
He's switching up.
Like, what the fuck, nigga? Nigga had me talking like RuPaul and shit. The fuck you on?
He's just like, my hammies never been flexible before.
No, nigga, I don't call him hammies. Nigga, I say hamstrings, nigga.
Why he give you the cat voice?
Yeah, why you say hammies? Like, nigga, I don't say hammies, nigga. I say your hamstrings.
Respect, Lord.
You crazy. Shout out to the hammies. Also in the West, he fried. The Nuggets.
Jamal Murray for me.
Okay.
Yeah.
He got to prove we need bubble Jamal Murray. Luka, Jokic been holding it on his back, man. Pause. All year while y'all was injured, taking days off. He played damn near every game. I feel like we literally talked the whole season on the morning show about Jokic every day.
We did.
Yeah.
He literally had no break from our show. And I feel like Jamal Murray owe him to come through.
I agree.
Nice. I'm going to go with Aaron Gordon. I think Jamal Murray is going to show up because we've seen it before. But I think if Aaron Gordon gets back to playing how he did in the playoffs at Red Run, obviously we know he's capable of it. If he's playing at a high level, that makes them a little bit of a problem as a matchup for sure.
I'm agree with the Murray. I think he got to play well.
Most definitely. They one of their best scores for sure. Your team, the Clippers.
Man, I think Zoo gonna hold it down, but shit, James Harden, what kind of player he about to be in this first round? Is he gonna be PG, James Harden, or where he facilitating, or Houston Rockets? Because the last game, I believe, or before this, he had like 34 points or something crazy like
35
that.
35 and 10.
Yeah, showing niggas he can still do it. You know what I mean? Offensively heavy. So I'm just waiting to see what kind of player he gonna be.
Cool.
For me, it's Kawhi.
There we go.
If it's a healthy Kawhi, the Clippers are a different team. Obviously, what Zubac been doing this year. James Harden has the ability to go off and get 20, 10, and 10. We know he a triple-double waiting to happen. And he can also go for 35. But if it's a healthy Kawhi, we know playoff Kawhi is damn near one of the best players ever. And if they can get a little bit of that Toronto Kawhi, Clippers might be a scary team.
Most definitely, especially at that seed they are now. Believe they have a playing game, correct, between them and the Warriors. Obviously, we recorded this before this will come out on Monday, but I believe if the winner goes, at that 6th spot, and the rest goes into the play-in between them and the Warriors. And then the next team I was going to ask was the Warriors. Obviously, we ain't doubting Steph, but who's that person on the Warriors that got to show up for them to be something serious?
Jimmy Butler.
Okay.
He got to shoot the ball. I mean, Jimmy's driving the ball and he giving up layups. He acting like Ben Simmons sometimes. So, like, Jimmy's super aggressive and he playoff Jimmy. Warriors a top team.
Yeah, he had a highlight the other night where he was literally at the basket like this and threw that bitch around them in the half court. I'm like, I know you got step, but damn.
Yeah.
You got to take that.
I actually like the Warriors, but I don't know about them. They too up and down for me to really make
I just
some
don't
heavy
think they
noise.
got enough, bro. After Steph and Jimmy, they get quiet offensively. Like, you praying for Buddy Hield, you praying for BP, you praying for Kuminga. In the playoffs, you can't pray. Like, you can't be hoping Draymond hit 3 threes. You can't, like, you gotta know. Like,
you don't think Kuminga could give him some shit?
Yeah, he can. I'm just saying, anybody can. But you ain't banking it. Like, we banking Austin Reeves for 20.
Facts.
If he have a bad night, we can go to him and be like, Austin Reeves had a bad night. We ain't banking. No, we ain't Kuminga. If Kuminga have 20, it's like Kuminga was hooping. But if Kuminga got 8, we like, Kuminga was Kuminga. Like, Austin Reeves got 8, we like, what the fuck is Austin Reeves doing? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Buddy Hield got 15. We like, damn, Buddy Hield was an X factor. Buddy Hield got 6. Okay, Buddy Hield. So they don't got nobody you banking on. It's just like, whatever.
For sure. Let's switch it up to the East. Cavaliers. I think I know the answer. I'm going to ask anyway.
Well, I mean, y'all got a different one for me. They gonna have to show. They bench gonna have to show something.
Okay, you said the bench.
Yeah, if they gonna go far, the bench gonna have to give them a little something, bro.
Mine's is Darius Garland. This whole playoff run is based off Darius Garland. We seen what Donovan Mitchell can do in the playoffs.
Mm-hmm.
Darius Garland been in the playoffs the last couple of years. He's not had the greatest playoff runs, but for them to beat Boston, he gonna have to be on his shit, and he got the ability, sure. Yeah. And I expect him to do it. I think this is his year where he make that leap and show why he one of the elite guards in the league.
Most definitely. I definitely agree with you on the Darius Garland point. I'm looking at Evan Mobley. Evan Mobley's been high on the defensive charts all year. Evan Mobley going to have to hoop out because, like you said, they're going to play against a championship contender with them Celtics. He going to have to really, really play good and put pressure on them as well. We know D-Hunt going to score. We know Diamond going to score. DC's going to show up. But I think Evan Mobley got to make that turn to be like one of the best players in the East for them to make a run for sure. Celtics, I don't even think we need to say nothing about them. They just need to be healthy.
Continue to be doing what they do.
Yeah, it'll be belt to ass regardless with them. The Knicks, who's the catalyst?
I don't know. Everybody, bro. Y'all got to just stay healthy. Shit.
Okay.
Can't nobody go down. I think the only person that they can go down that they'll be cool with is probably Mikal.
Oh, they can't lose nobody.
They can't, but I think if they lost him, they'll be cool.
Hell no.
They lose Mikal, they're going to be...
Mikal the X factor.
Yeah.
Mikal Bridges has to play well for the Knicks to win. Like, I love that team.
OG, though.
OG been hooping, so I ain't worried about OG. But OG is that guy. He can get 20. He can get 10. Mikal, you need him to be great defensively and offensively. Like, he's going to get
definitely
the best.
Defensively.
He going to guard the best player. So he got to be great on both ends. He's the X factor for their team. If he's good on offense and he can frustrate some of those great offensive players they're going to play. Who they got in the first round?
Pistons.
Yeah, if he can make it tough on Cade Cunningham, he got to be great. He got to make it tough on Cade.
They should beat them 4-1.
Yeah, they probably should.
They should beat the hell out of the Pistons, man.
I'm gonna go with Cat, man. Cat had a hell of a year. Especially beginning of the year, we spoke very, very highly on Cat. I know a lot of things took place this season, but we need Cat to get back to that. Obviously, the stats is there, but we need that dominance we seen early in the season. Because if Cat's playing like that, it's a problem. We know Jalen Brunson gonna hoop. We know OG can contribute, but when Cat is on that shit, it ain't too many people who can fuck with him, and he definitely got to set the tone.
Yeah, I feel you. I just don't see
it. I guess I'll see first round, but after that, yeah, it could go a couple different ways for that team. Even some of the fans
First
started to get
round,
shaken.
what it'll be after them? It'll be what?
Well, it just depends upon how do you go in the situation.
They're gonna have to play Boston.
Yeah.
And then who will Milwaukee play?
They playing.
You mean the Pacers
first round?
I know.
And then they play Cavaliers.
We'll be playing the Cavaliers.
Milwaukee versus the Cavs. That's a good one.
Speaking of number 4, Indiana Pacers, what's up? What need to happen, be here?
Barbie.
That's crazy.
Tyrese has to be great.
That's a fact.
Y'all gotta let Ben rock.
Benedict Mather?
Yeah.
I'm not mad at it at all.
They gotta let him. They legit, all jokes aside, they gotta let him rock.
It's rotations, man. I think that's gonna be the key for us. Rotate. We can't be in love with them bum ass rotations. If somebody not contributing, get their ass out the game. And Jarris Walker has to play. Jarris Walker has been playing great the last couple of weeks because he got a chance to play without being worried about getting pulled out the game. And Benedict Mather's our X factor. He's a bucket. He's probably our best scorer off the outside of Pascal with the ball in his hands. Something got to happen for sure. Milwaukee.
Giannis. Giannis has to be. He's always great, but he has to. With no Dame,
Yeah.
Right on that.
he has to be amazing. Like, he's an amazing player in there, but now he has to be a triple-double every game. He has to be the point forward and lead these guys. He got to do it all. And he's been doing it the last couple of games.
Yeah. They've been
It's got to be a whole playoff series worth of that. He got to trust his guys, though. You're going to have to trust them a little bit more. You got to trust them.
Yeah, I think that we can win that series, but they are coming in hot off a 7-game win streak. And Giannis, like you said, has been doing everything for that team with no problem. And he's one of the best to ever do it. That's a scary person to see in the playoffs for sure. And last but not least, Detroit Pistons. For them to upset the Knicks, man, who got to come alive?
I don't know, bro.
It's quiet.
I'm just glad y'all made the playoffs and turned that city around, man.
Historic year for
I'm
the
going to
Pistons.
just say, I'm not going to call them the others because I hate when Shaq used to say that. I'm going to say the supporting cast.
Yeah. Tobias Harris.
The rest of the game.
Tim Hardaway Jr.
They got to be good. They got to make shots. They got to play at a high level. They going to be banking on K Cunningham. He's going to get a lot of attention. He's going to get the best defender. So that means Tim Hardaway, Durant, whatever his name is, Malik Beasley. All these dudes got to be good. Tobias Harris, they got to be good. And they got the ability. They've been good all year, so.
Yeah, that is one person I'm excited to see in the playoffs. Like you said, that playoff defense is different, especially the schemes and honing in on. If K Cunningham get out and ball, I don't care if they win or lose. If you get out there and hoop out against the Knicks, it's gonna be time for some conversations, bro.
Yeah, he might need a shoe.
Damn, that'd be hard.
Who?
Cause I love D-Book, and D-Book actually the D-Book one of my favorite hoop shoe right now. But you know how they do? They discontinue people shit.
Yeah.
Okay, Cunningham next in line. If y'all had to pick somebody to be next in line for a shoe, who would y'all pick?
Ja Morant. I mean, not Ja Morant. Who was I thinking about? I think Jalen Green.
Jalen Green with Adidas. I'm not mad at that.
Yeah.
You know what? I was having this conversation, but it has nothing to do with NBA. I said Lamar Jackson because I was looking at some of the OG cross trainers and like the old Vicks and stuff like that, and I was just like, Lamar Jackson would have a fire ass shoe. Like if they could lock in and really get the essence of Lamar Jackson in the shoe, people would fuck with that the long way.
Yeah.
I think Jalen Green just got a strong core, like a fan base that really rock with him. I think his shoe would do well.
I think K Cunningham just next in line. He got the ability to score. He gonna be around for a long time.
Most definitely.
He gonna be consistent for a long time. This K Cunningham we gonna see for the next 7 years. And he brought a team that was a basketball city back. Like
Right.
Detroit is a basketball town.
Prideful town for
Proudful
sure.
town.
What
Pistons.
kind of personality he got though?
I mean, you don't hear from him. He just
don't
put his
hear
head
from
down to
him.
work.
Yeah, he
cool.
just work, but-
everybody speak highly of him.
You know people fuck with him. You know what I mean? And Devin Booker got a similar personality. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he is reserved.
Yeah, reserved, similar personality, but with them not going, things going how they supposed to, I can see them being like, because the way they doing his shoes anyway,
Yeah.
it wasn't like a good.
Yeah.
D-Book, send this nigga another pair, bro. He told me he bought an all-white pair for $52 at Shoe Carnival, and that's crazy.
It was not shoot
It
Carnival.
was at Snipes.
An all-white pair of D-Books is crazy. So please send my guy a colorway, at least an orange pair, a red pair, or something.
Well, see, I think
All-white hooping shoes ain't it, bro.
except the Surf Curry, the two lows.
Oh.
But see, my problem with the D-Book situation is, and he addressed it. it's not him because like even with the release of his shoe, it was like in Miami. He couldn't even get them in Phoenix. I know they have like weird restrictions with the signatures and stuff, but he got a collection now with the Chevy Blazer and they got a whole car. It's fire as fuck, but
that's what I'm saying. Tap in with Teague and send him something, bro, so he can hoop, bro. And the different them is crazy, bro. D-Book is no slander, bro, but them all white pair. I'm sorry, Mike.
Yeah,
them is mid, bro. Put a color on them. And
he got some fire colorways.
That'd be the problem. His PEs are so fucking fire. Like, bro, we want to buy them, bro.
Yeah,
like, them are crazy.
Them are fire.
You see the one PJ got? The patent leather multicolors, bro. It's some piff.
Just the Shutterback board is what you're talking about.
Yeah. He got some heat, bro.
For a hoop shoe, I rock with it. Just an all white, no all white hoop shoe is fire, bro. Not an all white foam, not an all white Jordan, not a
all white
Barkley.
The dope man, that's hard.
Yeah, that's crazy. All white foam posit is crazy.
It's probably out. I think it is.
There is a white foam posit.
Yeah,
but
it's quiet though.
Yeah, it's quiet.
You wasn't itching for that.
Nah, but that shoe was real comfortable though. So, I mean, they did it. They got the comfort right, but
all white hoop shoe. That's why I tell you, Air Force is the greatest white ever, bro.
yeah,
for
I
basketball
ain't never really
shoes.
hooped in white shoes.
A
Like
white mid Force is elite, bro.
Hooping in a white mid is
You
a
don't have
choice.
to hoop in it. I'm just telling y'all, that's an all white shoe. I think people underrate how hard it is to find an all white shoe that is just crazy.
Honestly, there's no better feeling to get a fresh pair of white Air Force Ones.
Yes, bro.
It'll change your day around.
Yeah, you never wanted an all white pair of boots, all white pair of dress shoes.
If you had some all white boots,
you know who had some classic all white dress shoes? R.I.P. John Witherspoon.
I thought you
Pops.
Them Tic Tac shoes.
him
That
and
nigga-
Charlie Wilson, nigga.
hey, don't put that smell on Charlie Wilson. He would never.
Charlie Wilson for sure.
He said them Tic Tacs.
Yeah, that's what
I
they
was
call them, the Tic Tac shoes. I used to
It was all white with
used
the
to be-
loudest motherfucking outfit.
yeah, I used to be rolling at that shit.
Damn, man, I'm shitty he ain't gonna be in that Friday.
Me too.
Yeah, man.
That's what I'm saying. Like, how do you replace those type of them characters are too stuck in our head?
I told you
bro.
they're gonna have his funeral, bro.
Like Felicia, you can replace Felicia, bro.
She gonna be back too. She gonna be. Her
saying
and
she
Smokey
was
gonna be
dead,
in
it wouldn't
rehab
matter.
together. I got the movie. I wrote it already.
That is
Her and
crazy.
Smokey gonna be in rehab together. They gonna come out and Felicia gonna be pretty as hell. Cause she a pretty woman.
Like House of Pain's old girl.
Yeah, she gonna be pretty.
Bro, she's the GOAT bean of all time, bro. She went from the crack house to the courtroom, bro, defending people. She went
Yes.
from being on the pipe to being a lawyer.
She was solid too. But Jeff think he already got Friday written out.
I wrote it already.
I was gonna say a lot of people agree with him in the comments. They were just like, he on to something.
I'm telling y'all, bro. I done wrote it
My
already.
boy know the script.
Let's tap in with your lawyer.
Cause when it come out,
That boy Cuba pulled a fast one on you.
You better pay the big three.
speaking of hooping,
Better get your rights, boy.
speaking of hooping, I see Brandon Jennings said he scored 11 points on me in 6 minutes.
Oh, he busted your ass in the second quarter of his rookie year.
Damn.
Y'all rookie year. Said as soon as you got in, coach was like, hey, get this nigga the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
I said, all right, it's up now. Y'all
Yeah,
wild.
I seen him post that. I was like, damn, that's his all-star year. That's the only fucking year he talk about.
Because I think
Boy,
you,
did you play when he played. He was good for 3 years. He just keep talking about them 3 years, boy.
And you win in the matchup and more points than him and like wins.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Somebody had sent me a, matter of fact, I can't remember. I think it was 2014 or 15. It was like November 21st or 24th. I can't remember. Somebody had sent it to me. I had screenshotted, but I don't even feel like pulling my phone out. And he was splitting time with DJ Augustine at this time. That's when I knew he wasn't shit no more. So I was like, damn, you splitting time with DJ Augustine? No shade to DJ. DJ was a good player, but
Best play in NBA history.
yeah, but like,
Yeah, shout
I
out
think
to
I had 28. I think he had like 9.
Damn.
I was like, they said that's when I started podcasting. I said, this is when Tough Crowd came available. It was a tough night. So he was
for
like,
sure.
yeah, I'm having a bad moment. It's Tough Crowd. You fucking right. It's
He turned
tough
to a
crowd.
clothing designer.
It's what, yeah, you know, this before the Achilles too. He already started thinking splitting time with DJ. Yeah, I probably should start looking at my second career. Yeah,
So my boy said sweatshop.
Yeah, I'm gonna start thinking something else. Start visiting China and shit.
Hey, I was dying this morning when you posted the ring. He said Bucks legend.
Real Bucks legend.
Talk your shit.
But shout out to him. But after that rookie year, after like maybe his third year, nobody was checking for him no more.
Man, I absolutely love this shit. Shout out to Ty Lawson, man. He was just like, hey, I ain't saying that to Jeff and Luke. They've been too quiet in his own situation. He said, I'm just keep going to Brandon. He said, them niggas too quiet.
Yeah, he said, I ain't talking enough. He on BJ ass, though.
Ty be talking shit?
Oh, yeah, he on BJ ass.
Shout out to Ty Lawson, man. I already got footage of him. They made a whole fucking reel about me buzzing his ass.
Lord Jesus.
I'm just saying.
College and NBA?
Nah, I mean, I don't even remember him in the league. I don't remember playing him in the league. I ain't you trying to throw shade. I know he was good. I know he was good, but I don't remember playing him in the league really. But I remember college.
He got busy in Denver for sure.
Nah, yeah, he got the biggest deal out of us after them first 4 years. Ty was nice. I just don't remember like having a game
no
against
moments.
him.
Yeah.
Because they team was, they was on the West. Me and Brandon was on the East, so we played more times. But
yeah, they had a whip, boy.
Oh yeah, they had a squad.
Ken Fareed, yeah, they had a whippy over there for sure.
Yeah, they had a squad.
I just like the competitive all about this because everybody ain't taking it too serious. But I like everybody popping that shit because at the end of the day, y'all was the best of the best in y'all class, and that's the fire shit about it.
Yeah, but all that's cute, but niggas got to get some straightening though.
Yeah, we got to. But Brandon, out of everybody that's talking, he talking the most, but like. he didn't really win at all. Like everybody else played on like winning teams and shit like that. He was pretty much a loser his whole career. Damn, he was like on bum teams all the time. Like
he wasn't.
He made the playoffs that first year. They was a 6 seed. After that, he was on bum teams. Like I was never on bum teams besides I got to Minnesota. After that,
I seen my boy hooping with they ain't the other lefty that was raw when we was kids. They was playing in some little league. Brandon he out there really playing basketball again, like hitting all these tournaments and shit. I said, oh shit, he trying to will himself back in shape.
Hey,
shit dead, man. Shit dead, man.
And Gilbert had me dying because he didn't say BCB. He said, show me these bums they playing against. He said, these bums.
Hey, Gil. Because you been doing a lot of talking too, Gil.
Yeah.
Now I'm about to call your ass out.
Yeah.
I'm gonna blow. First, I'm gonna beat Gil ass. Then I'm gonna beat Brandon. Gil, you gonna be my warm up game. I know that knee don't work, so I ain't gotta do too much. Then I'm gonna beat Brandon. Matter of fact, Dre, I told him Dre could beat him because he was like, ain't nobody over 40. I don't know how old Gil is or whatever. And I was like, I got
they around the same age.
Yeah, I was like, Andre can beat him. I know Andre can beat Gil right now.
Well, that's gonna be a hell of a game, boy.
Gil can't move for real.
We seen the
Dre
tape.
called him out too. Dre was like, we played in the big three, bro.
Nah, I mean respect. We
ain't saying Dre.
I'm
talking about right now.
We'll rock with the home team.
I'm rocking. I'm rolling.
You know what I mean? If need be, always. But I'm saying, damn it, hold on.
I'm rolling. Dre will be. I'm rolling.
Be here for the way because he just had a matchup with Ayo.
Yeah, and I
beat
beat
a year older than what's the name?
And he a year older than Gil, and I'm taking AO.
AO is in better shape than Gil.
Yes,
but Gil be playing so much, bro.
No, he don't. Gil do not play.
I think Gil is playing, bro.
He baiting him.
He pulling a fast one, bro.
Man, I seen that knee. I played Gil when he had number 9.
I know, but Gil.
I played Gil when he was in Orlando. I was very comfortable.
Look, I'm rolling, but I'm saying Gil got enough money to afford that drug to go on your knee.
He do got now. We never questioned his money.
That'll give you a good 40 minutes.
I don't think Gil got it no more.
He got that.
I don't think Gil got it no more.
Dre, that's the difference. I don't want them cheating against you, Dre. They'll cheat.
I don't think
we need a PED test before the game.
The only one that really got it over there still is like Rashad McCants. I wouldn't tell nobody to play him.
Yeah, Rashad.
Yeah, because when he was in the big three, he was getting active.
Yeah, they showed the highlights of him and they going back and forth.
Yeah,
Rashad was on the yard at Rikers.
For sure.
Yeah, he was on the yard at Rikers.
The rest of them over there, Nick Young, a coach now. He don't hoop no more. He quit every time. That's my dog.
Coach Swaggy.
He do. I don't know, but I think they can still hoop. For sure. This type shit.
He probably still can get buckets, but
yeah, 1-on-1.
Yeah, so that's his.
Yeah.
That's why I was like, motherfucker saying J.R. Smith, no, these one-on-ones, that's different, bro. That's skill for skill.
Yeah, Nick Young was nasty.
Yeah, so that's why I'm like, niggas like him and shit, who else was cold in one-on-one?
And they prime who winning the ones between Nick and J.R. Smith. That's a dream matchup for me. It's two of my favorite players, but who winning that?
Probably J.R.
I'm going to go with J.R. I don't know. Nick Young was cold.
That'd be a hell of a game,
It
bro.
would, but I think Nick is going to settle for the J.
J.R. going to shoot a lot of them motherfuckers, too.
I was going to say, it ain't going to be no drive. It's going to be all pullback threes.
But I think J.R. give more effort on defense. And I think J.R. beat Nick off the dribble and punch on his ass. Even though Nick Young is a freak athlete for sure, that's very underrated about his game, by the way. He was a freak athlete coming up. But his game is way more chill than J.R.'s, bro. J.R. going to the hole and windmilling under the rim, bro.
That'd be a great matchup, man.
That'd be a hell of a matchup.
That's something I would see. I would honestly rather see that than Beasley and Lance.
I just seen, but I'll never forget that Christmas Day game, bro. When Nick Young was icing on Bron and them, bro. That's why I was like, yeah, if he can do that against them, bro, Jared might have a tough time.
Nick Young was one of them. Nah, he could score that bitch.
There's a lot of one-on-one players though in the league that was really didn't look like they can get 30 a night, but on that one-on-one shit, it's an open gym. They'd be the best nigga out there.
Somebody brought up Monte Ellis recently. I said, yeah, Monte Ellis is somebody a lot of people not want them runs with, especially in his prime. Yeah,
Bro, I remember I seen that nigga all the way back when we was in high school, bro. Scored 52 in the AAU game. All to know that this nigga averaged 50 in high school.
He's so fast.
This nigga averaged 50.
You want to hear something
school.
funny that make y'all laugh? You know how you do your NBA comp? I had my interview, right? And you do the draft and interview process. They was like, who you think you play like? It's so funny. I was like, yeah, I'm like a Lou Williams and a Monte Ellis type of player. Ain't that some shit? Why the fuck would I compare myself to these two niggas?
Crash out.
I said, why am I saying, all right, Lou is a year older than me.
Look, yeah, and Monte, nigga.
And Monte a week older than me.
Yeah,
But I'm talking about Monte Ellis, Lou. This is how long them niggas was in the league.
yeah, that's
But I'm
crazy.
thinking they that
They
much
was
older
already
than me.
vets by the time you got there.
I'm thinking they that much older than me. These niggas is a year older than me.
Yeah, they was already vets. They was already 4 years in.
Yeah, and I'm talking about,
Literally.
yeah, I'm a Lou Williams, Monte Ellis type of player.
But kinda though.
And high school, college, I wasn't. I played like them.
Oh, for sure, Monte.
But I'm like, when I met him, he like, yeah, I'm 38. I'm like, what the fuck, nigga? I'm 36. What the fuck?
My player cop is somebody in my same grade.
Yeah, like, nigga,
Nah,
I'm
for
looking at
real.
nigga the same age as me. Ain't this some
Yeah,
shit?
cause both of them shit. Lou 05. I thought Monte was 04, but he might be 05 too. JR is 04.
They the same year.
Yeah. That's a hell of a comparison though.
But to say that and not realize when you said
Y'all
it,
just
like,
played in high school together.
yeah, nigga, like when I thought about it, like after it was over, like years later, I'm like, damn, these niggas the same age as me.
Did they say, oh, okay, T, we'll
They
give
was
you a
just
call?
like, when I said it, I was just thinking, like, I wasn't even thinking they was like, I thought they was 5-6 years older than me. You know what I mean? They like, when
That's
I
what
said
I'm
the
saying.
man was like, well, you're definitely gonna see them for a long time coming.
Oh, okay.
Then I was like,
I didn't know if you scared them when they hit you with the, oh, we'll give you a call.
nah.
That's solid.
Man, that's crazy. Monte Ellis and Steph was underrated backcourt. Obviously, it had to change, but they was crazy, man.
Monte Ellis was a verified bucket, bro.
Yeah, then he went to go play with Brandon.
He did.
Yeah, and they ain't win shit.
Full circle moment.
Ain't win shit.
For sure. All right, man, before we get out of here, be here. Tell the people they can grab some merch at, man.
Shopclub520.com, baby. We out of here.
For sure. We appreciate y'all. We back same time next time. Club 520.